Hello the internet, my name is Reader Acted and welcome to the stream and welcome back to Tiny Bookshop. Look at our lovely Rhiannon coded trailer here with all those lovely books in it. It's been a week. It has been a week. Ay, 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 ay. Whew. I did intend to stream on Wednesday. I wasn't feeling up to it. I did intend to stream on Friday. But on Thursday, I went and volunteered with my local... I went to help with some volunteering in my local park. Just doing a bit of gardening, make it look better. And I got so many aches and pains that I just did not feel up to gaming on Friday. Not to help that rough wooden tools on my kind of sedentary, let's say, lifestyle, and I have soft hands. Yeah, I have a huge blister on my right palm, which makes it really, really difficult to use the mouse. Or I did. I'm back now. It's really uncomfortable at this point, but well, here we are, and here we are with our tiny bookshop. So, there we go. Okay, I wasn't getting any sound through my headphones because I had the volume down low because I'm an idiot. Okay, so tiny bookshop. It's our standard fare. We quit our old, boring standard job, dropped everything. We moved to idyllic countryside to do the job of our dreams, which apparently running a bookshop from the back of a caravan. Now, where were we? New. Over here we have, what's new here? Yes, a new planter. Crate of flowers, touch of spring. Plus 2% to drama sales, plus 1% to kids sale chance. And where can I stick this? I would have to abandon... Oh, no, I can get it over there. Okay, cool. Don't need to abandon a hanger for it. That's good. We are well loaded down, and we now have a plus 4% for drama, plus 2% for fact, plus 3% for classic, 1% for kids, and 4% for travel. Which looks pretty darn good to me. We've got Far Beach. We've got to sell 15 fancy books there. Okay. Jobs, jobs, jobs. Nothing. Okay, so new quest here. Ship happens. Sailors are happy with decorations. Decide not to sink your ship this time. Okay, so that one was completed. Throw the dog a treat. That's it. I need to find... throw him a bone or something. Hi Lenkia, welcome to the stream. Yep, it's been a week. It's been a heck of a week. But I'm back and back to selling books. So we've got no quests at Cafe Liberté. Far Beach, we've got to sell 15 fancy books. The Mega Marché, we've completed the quest for. And we're halfway through selling 15 drama books at the Lighthouse. Is that it for the minute? Oh, no, the flea market. Got to buy 7 items at flea market, but we can only do that on a Saturday. And that's it for locations. Possibly totally, I don't know. Okay. So, there's 2 people we haven't met yet, character-wise. Yes, just 2 people we haven't met. And Okay. The danger is -8. That's good. Various boosts and bonuses. Okay. And we're a Friday. So the flea market is tomorrow. So ideally we want to finish today with as much money as possible so we can go for a big shopping spree at the flea market tomorrow. Let's see. Books to buy. I might get... I don't know, do I need more books? I mean, I've got a fair selection of books there. I'll buy the second-hand books, see what we got. Small selection. Still quite low on fact books. That may come and bite us in the rear. I need sales. Let me see. I can't remember how to change what's on my shelves. Okay, no, I don't want to do that. Okay, well, let's go to the lighthouse because it's only 13, so it's relatively cheap, and we can get that job with the drama gone. Oh, there we go. Good. Okay, right. So the lighthouse likes to sell crime and drama, and we've got a job to sell lots of drama. So we're going to load up quite heavily on the drama today. Put a load of that, and we'll stick a bunch of crime up here. And then where does that leave us? Stick a couple of extra drama in there, there, and there. And some crime there, there, and there. I think we can remove one kid's book, stick in extra drama in. There we go. And we'll see how that goes. See how our sales for the day go. Hopefully quite well. Now, quick check. Are there any seashells available? Because I remember we have that quest for the young girl. She wants us to grab seashells for her, but it doesn't look like there's any seashells on the floor. Let's just poke a sheep. Fluffy! Fluff, 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 fluff. How do you do? Hi there. So sales of drama is going to go very well because... Oh, it's Harper. Hey, can you lend me 1 gold for the telescope? I need to have a look at the island. Right, I have to go now. The last days of summer should be spent at the beach. Oh man, there's so much more I wanted to do this summer. I haven't read nearly enough fantasy yet. What am I even going to brag on about on the first day of school? Okay, so I just handed off gold to Harper. Oh, got a request. I'm looking for a romance set in the past. I tend to find happy endings unrealistic though. I really enjoyed Our Town. Can you help me or whatever? Okay. Our Town. Pulitzer Prize winning play about the tragic beauty of life's journey, as seen through the residents of Grover's Corner, a fictional town in 1930s New Hampshire. Okay. So, a romance without a happy ending. Huh. Romance set in the past without a happy ending. Okay. What we've got? Best Short Stories of O. Henry. 38 Tales from an American writer famous for surprise endings. Will Porter began writing short stories from prison in 1898. He later changed his name and started fresh in New York City. He wrote over 600 stories in his lifetime, some aged better than others. Okay, there's no romance there. The Weight of Our Sky. In this historical young adult novel, follow Melati, a Malaysian girl with OCD, as she embarks on a journey to reunite with her mother during the brutal 1969 racial riots that involved the city of Kuala Lumpur. Well, that's set in the past, but it's not romance. I got no idea about the happy ending. The Pillow Man. In this horrific stage play, probably not what we're looking for then, police bring in a short story author, Katurian, for questioning about a series of brutal murders involving children. Upon hearing the evidence, Katurian faces the horrifying reality that the murderer has been mimicking the events of his own disturbing fables. Interesting. The heroic black general Othello soon finds himself in the middle of intrigue and betrayal after one fateful promotion, the start of a brutal tragedy about someone who loved not wisely but too well. Okay, I've never read Othello. Is there romance in it? Because it's certainly tragedy and set in the past. There's a possibility. The Notebooks of a Multi-Lurid Brig. A deeply insightful neo-autobiography, this book is bound to satisfy your urge for poetic prose, increase your urge for self-reflection, in the aristocratic, slightly depressing and very serious way. If you want to see death on every corner, this one's for you. Maybe not. Okay? Fun Home, a family tragicomic. Creator of the famous Bechdel test, this is Alison Bechdel's graphic novel memoir, exploring her relationship with her queerness and her late father, and how the overlap between them turned out to be much greater than she realised. Okay. The Essential Calvin and Hobbes. Now, as much as I love Calvin and Hobbes, it isn't a romance. We're not going to look at that one. Love. This literary novel employs magical realism and non-linear storytelling to explore the relationship of Christine and Heed, two childhood friends who are now divided over the legacy of the deceased Bill Cozy. Okay. Fantasies unlikely. Okay. Crime? No. Classic. That's not going to be it. Fuller House of Usher? Who's Afraid to Virginia Woolf? Possibly? Gulliver's Travels. That's a definite no. What are we thinking? Should I try one of kids' books? What have we got? Kids' books. No. Madeline, definitely not. House of Many Ways from the Moving Castles. Okay, Star-Crossed. 8th grader Mattie has good grades, loves reading, has a crush on a boy in her class. But when the school production of Romeo and Juliet gets underway, she finds herself with a whole new crush on a girl playing Juliet. Dinosaurs and Other Prehistoric Life. Okay, what do I have over here? ICU, Zoe's photo is in the paper. A mistake or perhaps a message. Consumed by paranoia, she and Detective Kelly race to uncover the truth. Someone is watching, waiting, and danger seems to lurk in every corner. Mr. Twiddlebug. Gonna be honest, these are not looking good. Really don't know. Maybe maybe some in the classics. Let's see how they'll go with Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf. And okay, I had no idea if there's romance in it. Apparently not, and it's apparently also not enough to get the happy. Oh dear. Kiddo needs help choosing. Okay. I want to delve into the past. Something historical, please. I don't think I'll ever outgrow children's literature. Yep, I already finished the last one. Okay, so kids' book set in the past. Not going to Hell a Lighthouse. Technically Madeline. Set in 39, that's the past. She's a small child. Or maybe dinosaurs and other prehistoric life. That's very historical. Let's see if we can get her with that one. Yep, good. Good, she did want something more factual. Happy day. So at least I got one good sale so far. Okay. And we've got another recommendation here. What we got? I need a play and make it humorous. Do you have anything like Leave Taking, but like don't make a big deal? Humorous play about the British Caribbean mother and her two daughters transposing their Jamaican heritage in 1980s London. Leave Taking was the first play by black female playwright and premiere of the Royal National Theatre in 1987. Interesting. I think we're going to struggle with that one. Something. A play and humorous. I don't think I've got any humorous plays in here. I mean, the only play I think I've got is Othello, and that's a tragedy. Oh, this is problematic. So I'm going to have to say I don't have anything for her at that one. Well, I had to try. Ho hum. How's things with you anyway, Lankia? So we only made 98. Oh, we only got 98. Not going to be much of a shopping spree tomorrow, unfortunately. Help me declutter. Found these in the attic. No. I didn't sell very well at all. 22 after expenses. Oh dear. Not going to be much at the flea market tomorrow. Or today, as the case may be. Ho hum. Okay, so what's the flea market like? Facts, classics, and travel. Okay. So we can. Actually, let's just clear the shelves and we'll figure it out. Okay. Crime. Five each. Facts, we'll just fill that whole shelf. Fancy. Kids. Classics. And travel, there we go. So we got 10 fact books, 9 classics, 9 travel, and a smattering of other things. Let's go to the flea market. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to have enough to buy a new shelving unit, even if it's available. Which, let's be honest, is what we really, really need at the minute, is more shelving. That's quite a nice paint. I don't think I'd use it right now, at least. Okay. Okay. How about you? Flea market dealer. Baby doll. Just a regular toy doll. Absolutely haunting. Microscope. A small bench. Allows people to rest after finding a new favourite book. Adds +2 to your daily expenses, so I don't particularly want anything adds to my expenses this minute. Over here, Anne has flowers. What we got? Hi Gina, welcome to the stream. Gianna, sorry. What's 3 daily expenses? That's not good. Not worth it. Definitely not. I need succulent. I haven't got enough hanging flowers at the minute. Ginkgo tree. Only 1 to the daily expenses. That's not too bad. But well out my price range still. Now, see what Tilda wants to buy this time. Hopefully whatever she buys is enough that I can go buy something off her. So, I don't want to jinx it, but I think I'm actually starting to like the song drafts. I finally told Lux of Drama that I've been doing some songwriting. They've been begging me to show them. But I reckon I can wait until Moira is back, because I don't want to do this without her. You might have noticed that it can be a bit scatterbrained, but Lux is even worse, so Moira is our de facto leader. But she went on a big backpacking tour this summer, so the band's been on a bit of a break. Anyway, once she's back, we'll go for it. For a whole album, release and all. If she likes my songs, that is. I hope she likes my songs. Oh, another thing I meant to ask. Your book's all second-hand, right? Got some room for a donation? Abso-freaking-lutely. Because I found some old music learning material. Just a few small booklets, but if it inspires someone else to pick up music, that'd be dope as hell. Okay, cool. Fact books. I was just complaining I was low on fact books. Thanks you very much, Klaus. Okay, dokie. Thanks for taking those off my hands. I'll be on my way now. Cheers. Excellent. That's helped my lack of classics books. And Tilda needs some help. What do you want? I wouldn't mind reading more female-penned literature. I wouldn't say no to a good mystery. All Your Twisted Secrets is one of my all-time favourites. I'm interested to see what you'd suggest. See, All Your Twisted Secrets. 6 high school teenagers meet up under false pretenses and are locked in a room with only one direction. Before the hour is up, they must choose one person to die. Amidst the chaos that ensues, a second question rises. Who did this to them? Okay, this could be interesting. It's a mystery female author. Thornhill's a possibility then. Mary's an orphan living in the Thornhill Institute who tells a story in her diary. Ella, whose story is told through artful comic strips, has just moved into the street with old abandoned house. Okay, after funeral. But Agatha Christie, definitely female penned literature. Usually death precedes the funeral. But with this English family, things go awry quickly, and only Detective Poirot can help them find out who did it now. Full Dark, No Stars. Stephen King. Definitely not female author. 4 chilling and devastating novellas by Stephen King dealing with darkness of retribution and revenge. A true horror, read with care. Okay, female penned literature. Good mystery. Well, you can't go much wrong with an Agatha Christie. There we go. Tilda's happy, which makes me happy. Fern! Hey, nice to see you. I wanted to buy one of those CDs over there, but, well, they seem busy. I don't want to be a bother. I found some gems here before, but you have to have some luck. Anyways, well, it was good to see you. Bye. Okay, Fern can't decide. What does Fern want? Anything hot off the press? I could go for a travel guide, and I wouldn't mind challenging myself to a really long read. I can't get enough of 1,000 places to see before you die. Okay, the original bucket list contains a wide variety of stunning places around the globe. A must-have in every Globetrotter's library, even if it's purely aspirational. Okay. So we're looking for something recent, travel guide, and as long as possible. Okay, so 2009 publishing. Quite short though. Okay. 2012, 241. 69 from 3 to 3. Pictures of Italy. Okay, that's relatively recent, relatively long, and is travel. So, unless it's... What are those again? Fact books. So unlikely to get what? Oh yeah, I've got two. Oh, Encyclopedia Books Daily Volume 2 and 4. Okay. And Volume 1. Wow, we're really getting a collection of those. Right, let's see if that will do. Yes, unconventional, but sounds like I find some good travel inspo. You're welcome. Fan-dabby-dozy. Hey there, you are. I wanted to talk to you if you don't mind. Look, I'm a little embarrassed for getting you involved in my plant rescue scheme last time. I'm sure it must have been a lot to have some stranger hand you a big plant. Although it looks like really good there. Maybe I did make one good choice that day. I have to admit I was feeling a little reckless this summer must be getting to me. The long summer break must be getting to me. Oh, you know, I function best on routines, so whenever I have a long break from uni, I sort of, well, fall apart. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just feeling a little irrational lately. But it's fine. Yep, all good. Once my plant science classes starts again, I'll be just fine. Anyway, all my friends are gone for the break. You know, fancy holidays on boats, planes and the like. So that's probably why I can't stop babbling to you. Sorry about that. I'll leave you to it for today, yeah? I'll see you around. She's going to want to hit a book before she goes. Come on, Till, go to your stall. I really want to buy something off you. And there's what she wants book-wise. Okay. It's easy difficulty. Did you get anything new in? I'm trying to read from more female authors. I'm into coming-of-age stories. I really enjoyed Last Night at the Telegraph Club. 1954 in Chinatown, Lily Hu feels too young to be dealing with her budding queerness on top of the Red Scare and fear of deportation. Lowe delves into the history of lesbian bars, discrimination, and Chinese immigration while weaving a powerful queer love story. Sounds interesting. Okay. Ooh, Crestomancy by Darwin Jones. In the first of the Crestomancy series, we meet Eric Kat's chant. After the death of his parents, he and his sister moved to Crestomancy Castle to live with the world's most powerful enchanter and his family. Things, however, aren't quite what they appear to be. Are they ever in a Darwin Jones book? Louis is a trumpeter swan who can't. Yeah, that's kids' books. That's probably not what she wants. Although, honestly, out of most of the books, it's going to be a bit of a struggle. First adventure, Song of the Lioness. Alana disguised herself as a boy to become a knight, but keeping that secret in between combat training, dealing with her magical gift, making friends and enemies, and growing up as a tall order in this foundational youth fantasy. It's Tamara Pierce, female author, which is what she wants. Okay. Suzanne Collins. Gregor discovers a hidden world beneath New York City in this charming yet dangerous fantasy adventure for young readers. Will he live up to the prophecy foretelling his deeds? Ooh. Let's try Alana. See? Yep, there we go. Fandabby-dozy. Cool. Well, we've sold well. We've sold very well. And Tilda is finally going to her shop. Oh my word, we might actually sell out today. It's bring a book to school day. I want something with cute animals. I'm interested in fact books. The Lost Words is one of my all-time favourites. The Lost Words. Gone are the days when children's alphabets began with A for acorn, B for butterfly, and C for caterpillar. But in this book of spellbinding poetry and enchanting illustrations, the magical words of nature, travel, and animals are restored into our lives. Okay. Something with cute animals, a fact book. Not that. Not that. Okay. Travel book. And satirical travelogue. No. No. Catching carps. Do we think carps count as cute animals? Tough choice. Henry V by Shakespeare? I mean, he wants fact books, is the problem. But I have literally 2 fact books left, and neither are going to be good for the job. So it's either going to be Catching Carps or The Trumpet of the Swan, because I think that's it for books involving animals. But he wants a fact book, so carps is closer to what he wants. Yes, okay, apparently he does think carps are cute. That's good. Okay, shiny. Excellent. And Tild. Newspaper racks. Placed holds a Buxtonbury Review hot off the press. Well equipped, people might buy a newspaper after buying a fact book. Plus 33% to newspaper sale chance. Plus 3% chance to customer counts. Plus 4 daily expenses, but I gain 3 gold when selling a newspaper. So as long as I sell 2 newspapers a day, I will be in profit. It's a possibility. See, stepladder helps everyone reach the high parts of the shelves, while there are at least 5 kids' books on the upper shelves, plus 7% chance to kids' sales, but it costs 2 gold a day. I don't know. I mean, honestly, I keep running into the problem. I'm simply not got enough books to sell. I need more books in my shop. It'd really help if I could restock during the day, but there we go. So the only thing that's going to make me more money is the newspaper rack. Assuming it doesn't take a slot in the inside, that'd be good. If it does, that's going to be a problem. Okay, so it's 125 gold to purchase, and then 3 gold per sale. So I need to sell, oh, my mathematics is good, 40 newspapers to break even, ignoring the increased daily expenses. So probably looking at something like 50 to 60 newspapers before it becomes profitable. And it's primarily there for fact books. So it's going to be of limited utility. But unless I can... Dang it, I need shelves more than anything else. Oh, let's buy the newspaper rack and see what happens. Hope that goes outside. I mean, I'm literally sold out of everything but kids' books and travel books. So, I certainly made my money today, but it's gonna be a problem. Hi, little Twitch Dragon. Welcome to stream. Hope you have a permit to stand there. I'm pretty sure I'd have got a permit to set up a stall. Otherwise, I would have been in trouble. Okay, for 5 gold, I gotta grab those. Just a little decluttering. What we got? Small smattering of books. Not bad at all. Not sure I want to buy anything else. Today's weather's pretty rubbish. So I made a total of minus 18 gold after expenses. Probably because that big expensive newspaper rack. Speaking of which, let's see where we can put the newspaper rack. It's... No. Okay, good. The newspaper rack is an external item, so it's not going to get in the way of the new bookshelves whenever I finally get more bookshelves. That's a relief. I was worried about that one. So, where are we going to go today? Did I complete the quest at the lighthouse? I've still got to sell 4 books at the lighthouse, so I think we're going to go back to the lighthouse and see if we can complete that quest today. Okay, primary sales at the lighthouse are drama and crime. So let's load up on drama and a whole bunch of crime. Fact books, 6 kids books, 6 classics, and we'll just go for 5 fact and 5 fancy today. Oops, accidentally got one of the kid books. Actually, lighthouse, we don't get many kids up at the lighthouse. Might be safe to go slightly heavier on the fancy. There's some crossover between fancy and kids anyway. So let's see where we go. Oh, I am longing for a 3rd shelving unit of some sort so I can just stock more books. Poker sheep. Fluff. Fluff. And it's raining. Poker pigeon. Oh, someone needs book help. What we got? Give me something tragic. I only read literary fiction and I also quite enjoy plays. But like, don't make a big deal. Okay. Literary fiction, plays, tragic. Do we still have Othello on the shelves? Flowers for Algernon? Science fiction short story turned novel which grapples with the meaning of intelligence, disability and the consequences of human augmentation and named progress. Well, that isn't it. History of the Devil by Clive Barker. That's a horror. Sorcery of Thoughts. Okay, I'm looking in the wrong place. Fact, no. Beowulf. Beowulf is literary fiction. Is it tragic though? Frankenstein? It's Frankenstein! Oh, to be 18 again and write a masterpiece over a particularly cold, dark summer holiday, unknowingly laying the very foundation of our modern horror fiction. Wish that were me. Yeah, like Mary Shelley wrote the entire thing because she was trying to get away from the perverts in Lord Byron's castle. Around the World in 80 Days, Treasure Island, Rebecca. Hunchback. Gothic horror. Quite tragic. What's on this one? Right, yes. Drama, okay. Turn into Wildfell Hall. Gilbert's curious about Helen, the quiet woman who moved to Winfell Hall with her young son, a gothic romance novel with feminist themes, so ahead of its time that Anne's sister Charlotte hid it from publishers until after Anne's death. Oh. Okay. Representative plays of J.M. Barrie. Selection of less-known plays from the playwright most famous for Peter Pan. This collection features Quality Street, The Admirable Crichton, What Every Woman Knows, Dear Brutus, The 12-Pound Look, and The Lady Shows Her Metals. Don't know about tragic though. Rose of Versailles, popular shoujo manga, is a historical classic featuring romance. Oscar Francois de Jarret is a noble person raised to fulfill the role of a man while confronted by a position in Versailles as guard to Marie Antoinette, and ultimately joins the revolution. Well, that's a spoiler. Medea. After Medea's husband Jason leaves her and their 2 children for another woman, no one is prepared for how Medea gets her revenge. Ancient Greek tragedy reminding us all that there is nothing more dangerous than a woman's scorn. That sounds quite on par. Should be absolutely fun. Sounds devastating. I love it, or whatever. Fair enough. Oh, Harper's back. Hello. Important question. Can just anyone write a book? Like, could I make one right now? Because I think books are pretty cool. I read loads of them already. Probably 25 or maybe 27. I'd probably need a photo of myself with the biography in the back. Harper Najim, most famous author in Buxtonbury? No, the world. Easy. I can draw a picture of the cover too. A dragon probably, maybe even a horse. Guess I'm a writer now. Get ready to sell my work soon. What about chapters? Huh? Chapters? What does that have to do with anything? Oh, poor little Harper. Completed! I am the drama. Hey! And Fern can't decide. What does Fern want? Anything hot off the press? I'm also looking for anything sci-fi. Also, I could go for a tragic story. I really enjoyed Catching Fire. Right. Catching Fire from Hunger Games series. So, recent sci-fi tragedy. Okay. Tell a story of an old bookseller who delivers personalised selections to his customers and the unlikely friendship with a little girl that changed his life forever. A book about books for every book lovers and bibliophiles out there. No. Okay. Hunchback is not sci-fi, no. I mean, technically Verne, but hardly a hot off the presses. Frankenstein, Beowulf. These are fact books. I'm looking in the wrong place. Really ought to be looking at fantasy, so Starstruck Deluxe Edition. It's a tough galaxy out there, but somebody's got to live in it, and it might as well be you. Brilliant feminist sci-fi play turned comic book series you may not have heard of yet. Don't know about tragic. Sci-fi and relatively recent though. One Piece from 1997. Dear God, is One Piece almost 30 years old already? Hey. Imagine trying to start reading One Piece at this point, or worse, trying to catch up on the anime at this point. You'd be watching for years. Sorcery of Thorns. Elizabeth grew up in the library of dangerous books. When the most dangerous grimoire of them all is unleashed, she's the prime suspect. But she suspects the sorcerer Nathaniel Thorne is a real culprit. A darkly magical young adult novel with Howl's Moving Castle vibes. Okay, not quite. History with the Devil, Clive Barker. Satan holds a trial to appeal his imprisonment in hell and argue his right to live in heaven once more with God. More to play which asks philosophical questions about morality and who is worthy of redemption. You won't see an ending coming. Okay. Sci-fi, probably tragedy. Not really recent though. Relatively recent. In a world where we have to navigate so much, unlikely friendships often help us find our way home. So goes for the boy, the mole, the fox and the horse who share their life lessons along the way. With beautiful watercolour pictures, this is truly a book for all ages. Not really what we're after. The Invention of Hugo Cabret. Mysterious tale about a young boy living in Paris train station. With sparse pages of text, the story is told mostly through black and white illustrations, theatrically revealing tiny details of each scene and Hugo's secret invention one frame at a time. I'm gonna be honest, that actually sounds quite interesting. It's not what the guy wants though. Gregor the Overland. The Underland Chronicles 1. Gregor discovers a hidden world beneath New York City in this charming yet dangerous fancy adventure for young readers. Will he live up to the prophecy for telling his deeds? Okay. Let's see what crime is. Complete Father Brown? No. Paul Bearer's Club? No. The Outsider? No. Woman in White? Certainly not. Vicious Villains 1. Silence of the Lambs. I like to read that one with a fine Chianti. The Inheritance Games. Mystery. The Dry. Good Girl's Guide to Murder. Interesting. Boy's Life. When a boy and his father witness the aftermath of a gruesome murder, their lives become haunted by paranoia. The boy is forced to grow up quickly in a town where every friendly face becomes a potential murderer. Yeesh. The Dark Portal, Book 1 of the Deptford Mice. That's more fancy than sci-fi. Darn! What are we going to get for this guy? Sci-fi but not recent. It's got to be this. That's the most recent sci-fi we've got, I think. Let's see if this works. Okay, yep, surprising one. He's happy with that. I'm equally happy. It's always good to give an answer. first crime novel we've sold today. We haven't been selling them well at all. I think I might have overstocked on crime. Let me see. What's up? I need a comprehensive reference book. I'm a big fan of How Did Whales Get So Big? Are you a child who can't stop asking questions like, why did my hamster eat his babies? Yee! Try this kid-friendly encyclopedia filled with stick figure illustrations and rigorous research. This STEM book is perfect for answering even the most curious kids' questions. Okay. Comprehensive reference book. See around us as a possibility. It's about fish. I could just Encyclopedia Bookstonia. I'm sure an encyclopedia would fit for comprehensive reference. I don't know. See around us. Incredible insight into the history of our oceans, influence and power, but also their fragility. Written by American marine biologist and conservationist Rachel Carson. Let's see if that works. Nope. Isn't even sorted alphabetically. Damn. Okay. Should have gone for the encyclopedia. C'est la vie. Well, phooey. That wasn't a particularly good day, was it? Well, I don't know, actually. 54. It's probably 30-ish once expenses are paid. Ooh. Tourist destination Buxtonbury. A short history of Buxtonbury tourism. These days it's hard to believe that our pictorial town used to have a much bigger tourism industry with a great number of seaside resorts gracing the coast. At the time a great number of locals relied on seasonal employment, but their short-term income soon proved too unsustainable for the workers, now struggling every winter. Faced with citizens' economic concerns, the Council of 76 enforced a series of improved employment laws, causing the wealthy hotel owners to take their business elsewhere. Has that offshore island always been there? Tourists wonder what lies off the cosy shoreline. A couple of... So what's on offer today? We've got a couple of Agatha Christie selections, including one that's down to 20 gold. That said, we're really not short of crime. Do I want to bother buying books? That is the question. Better to save up and have a big blowout at the flea market the weekend. It might be. What does the hanging on plan do? +1 to fact sale counts, +1% to drama sale chance. So it doesn't do much, it just gives you a slight increase, 30 gold. Think hanging stuff wise we're mostly full, aren't we? Yeah, we've got 2 slots there. It is Monday, isn't it? Yes, Mega Savings Day at the Mega Marché. Except Mega Marché demands we keep the prices low for Monday, which is inconvenient. I can sell lots of books, but I can't really make much money. Maybe I I should go to the beach and pick up some seashells. Bonfire on summer 28th. Ooh, that's good to know. A cruise ship has landed in the clear. Fish markets on Wednesdays. I wonder what the cruise ship is going to make a difference. Didn't show up. Okay. Waterfront. Nothing going at Cafe Liberté. Bonfire on the 28th. Mega savings every Monday. I don't want to do that because it really saps my profits. We've done the quest at the lighthouse. Flea markets is Saturday. Let's try. Then we'll go for... I haven't been to Cafe Liberté in a while. On the other hand... Right, so if I... Okay, we'll go to the beach today, and then tomorrow go to Cafe Liberté, and then we'll do the fish market on Wednesday. That seems reasonable. So yes, we're going to the beach today. It's expensive, but money's worth it. And the beach sells kids, crime and fancy. So, oops. Let's just fill that whole shelf with kids. Get them off there instead. Well, put a couple in to get 10. 10 crime. 10 fancy. Put drama there and there. Couple of classics in as well. There we go. Once more onto the beach, my friends. Once more. Oh, good. We got a nice, easy to grab seashell right there. It's a quick one. Whee! Oh, there's my ball. Excellent. So, okay, we've got a seashell. Looks like that might be all there is seashell-wise today. Oops, we need help with the book. What have we got? Hi, sorry, could you give me a help out? Give me something about a grim, dark, dystopian world. I'm rather fond of good sci-fi stories. Okay, cool. Sci-fi, that being the fantasy. Cats in space and other places. Love cats? Love space? You'll love this. Revel in feline supremacy while reading tales by the likes of Ursula Le Guin, Arthur C. Clarke, and McCaffrey. Approved by Freya. I assume Freya's a cat. The Night Circus. Is that dystopian? Sounds more romance. Warcross. Emika Chen is a hacker paid to track players making illegal bets inside the Warcross game. And when she glitches into the game herself for some extra cash, the game's creator, Hideo Tanaka, decides she'll make the perfect spy in an immersive young adult series. Post-apocalyptic Chicago, that's definitely dystopian. 16-year-old Triss is left with no choice but to join one of the 5 factions. Prepare for an action-packed dystopian story for young adult readers. There we go. Dystopian sci-fi. We good? Oh, we good. She happy. Cool. Awesome sauce. Okay, we've got another one. Sorry, I'm a bit of a hurry. Don't hesitate to recommend something scary. I usually go for around 21st century publications, and I quite like a thrilling story. So, okay, something new, something scary. No. Pallbearers Club. He met her in the 1980s when she was 17 and deeply uncool. She introduced him to the world of punk rock and challenged his disbelief in vampires. A slowly building horror novel with critical annotations courtesy of its femme fatale. That's a possibility. 2024. The Royal Hastings University Multimedia Art course. 1 instructor, 6 students and 1 murder. This dark academic crime story puts you in the chair of examiner, with access to all the emails, project reports, chat threads and other documents from the class. Okay. Not that scary though, is it? College students Victor and Eli have discovered the impossible, the creation of superhuman abilities, but when one of their experiments turns deadly, Victor is charged with murder. 10 years later, Victor escapes with one thought in mind: find and kill Eli Cardale. The first in a thrilling sci-fi series with unforeseen twists and turns. Science of Lambs. Not 21st century though. Inheritance Games. Thrilling mystery for young adults kicks off a series of novels surrounding Avery, a teenager who suddenly becomes the heir to a strange billionaire's fortune, if she can make it that far. Okay. The Dry, Aaron Falk Part 1. Shining. Not night. No. Boy's Life is also not 21st century. See, a child revived from the dead sets the Riverside community buzzing with theories. Miracle or trick of nature as 3 families fight to claim her. Their own secrets seep to the surface. The Thames carries truth if anyone dares follow it. Interesting. There's nothing particularly scary though. Kids' books aren't gonna be scary, are they? One Piece, Sorcerer of Thorns. We're a bit restricted on this one, I think. Well, okay. Depends how much weight she puts on 21st century publication, I suppose. I suppose that's the only horror novel we've got. We'll go with that one. Yep. Oh, good. She likes. Fun dabby dozy. Made the sale. I am very glad. It's a struggle and oh god, here comes Harper. What's the kid want this time?
Whoa.
Hey, look! Did you see the jelly thing out there? It's super gross.
Please.
It's sort of like a fish, but it was a puddle. Also, I think it's dead. It didn't have any gills, but it had long, stringy arms. It needs them to pick up food from the floor of the sea, I'm pretty sure. Oh, by the way, is our shell collecting project still on? Because summer is almost over and I'm getting bored with the marine biology. Like, all sea creatures do is swim. So, I'd much rather become a herpetologist. You know, lizards and snakes and frogs. They can jump and climb. I can't stop thinking about frogs. So, you know, if we get those shells together soon, I can show them to my friends at the bonfire. Oh, you've got to be spitting me. How the heck am I supposed to get 10 shells in the next... how many days? good lord, what? 10 shells in the next 7 days where I haven't been able to... I'm lucky to get 1 shell a day. This is... Oh, God, that small child. Anyway. Someone needs a book. I want something that's part of a series, but facts, don't want to hear them. I can't get enough of the truth. You don't want to hear facts, but you love the truth. Oh, by the truth, you mean the very fantastic Terry Pratchett book. Yeah, okay, that's good. Okay, so you want something that's part of a series, and you don't want the facts, okay? Let's try Warcross Book 1. It's a possibility. Or Sorcery of Thorns Book 1. Let's try Sorcery of Thorns Book 1. Come on. Start the series. You're welcome. And we good. Okay. Yeah. Oh, shell. Okay, that's 2 shells today. Okay, so it's not impossible. There are more shells. I'm just not paying attention to them. Okay, good. Ah, shells. 3, 4. Oh, thank goodness. I might actually be able to complete Harper's mission before the... for the weekend. Right. Something from a series would be nice. I'm a fan of world-renowned detectives. Okay. The Complete Father Brown. Is that technically? If it's complete, it's not going to be a series. Vicious Villains 1. No. The Shining is no. Boy's Life. One Piece Witch Boy, Warcross. That's a book 1. Something from drama, perhaps. Haven't got much drama left. Macbeth or the Autograph Man? Frankenstein, Beowulf, Helen. Bother, okay. Well, series would be... Well, I doubt... Okay, surprising choice, and it worked. Good. Excellent. Okay. That's not shell. That's a ball, actually, isn't it? Okay. Let's make sure there's no shells that I've missed out here. Dang it, I don't want to disappoint Harper. Well, miraculously, I don't want to deal with what of the downside of not completing Harper's mission is. Okay. So... Ooh. I did say I was going to go to the cafe today. But it might be better to go back to the beach and have another crack at getting the shells for Harper. So lots of crime and fantasy, which is good. Call. If I want shells, it pretty much has to be the beach or Waterfront Square. I managed to get 4 shells yesterday. I did want to go to Cafe Liberté, but do I want to risk that, or do I want to get Safar Beach. Safar Beach is more expensive, so maybe Cafe Liberté today? Sure. Let's do Cafe Liberté. And what gear do I have anyway? Do I have anything to improve? What's that? +4 seconds to inspiration duration, +4 daily expenses. Depends whether I can sell it, I suppose. Yeah. Let's stick the comfy chair out there. I reckon I can afford extra 4 to my daily expenses at this point. My sales are good enough. Increased crime sales, reduced kid sales. It's a cafe. Cafe likes crime, travel and classic. So if I get the evil demonic skull out in the window to improve crime sales. Classic crime and travel. Klaus's demo increases travel and fact sale chance, but reduces all other book sale chance, so I don't particularly want to do that. Nothing else. Right, okay. Daily expenses 19? My word, that's expensive. What's costing me so much? Okay, that's +4 sales. I might take the newspaper rack down because that is distracting, classy, wall and paintable. Okay. Increasing daily, okay. Increase fact sale chance. Broken typewriter. Increases classic sale chance. +5 to spooky effects, -5 to electrical effects. So that's the spooky. So that boosts the spooky on the skeleton. Okay, the manuscript, small standing manuscript. Can we turn it into a real book? Can it indeed? How? Simple increase to travel, simple increase to travel. It's just decent for getting customers in. I really need another bookshelf. Right, anyway, Cafe Liberty wants classic crime and travel books. Classic crime and travel. Classic crime and travel. Can't keep things in my head. Okay, loads of classics. Okay, maybe a couple more classics. Crime, give a whole shelf. Travel books. There we go. Classics, crime and travel. A couple more classics in there. 5 fantasy. 5 drama. 5 facts, and then 3 kids books. I'll risk going low on kids books. We do have the skull, it reduces kids sale chance. So, what's the fountain? Interesting, I missed that in previous. Okay, it doesn't appear to do anything. It's just a very pretty fountain. Let's. Okay, now we've opened. Let's see if it does anything. Not a sausage. Okay. all the things. Yep, they do. And Fern's in shopping, so he'll want help in a minute. He always does. Yep, there we go. Told you Fern needed help. So indecisive. I'm looking for anything sci-fi. Give me something with a low page count. I really enjoyed The Messenger. Sci-fi with a low page count. Are you kidding me? In a village now consumed by avarice and fear, and a forest that has turned lethal, Matty the Messenger Boy must make a final dangerous journey. The acclaimed Giver Quartet continues with another poignant dystopian parable. Okay. Pet. There's a creature in Jam's house, born of paint and blood. The creature is hunting a monster, even though everyone knows there are no more monsters in Lucille. Except as Jam finds out, no society is made up entirely of angels. Okay. It's 213, 399. Sci-fi with a low page count. We're a bit out of sci-fi with a low page count at the minute. Very heavy on travel. That's okay. Classics. Hamlet. Slaughterhouse 5. Technically sci-fi. There's time travel in it. 188 pages. Relatively short, and quite frankly, getting it out of my bookshelf is a good thing because I bloody hated Slaughterhouse 5. Actually, no, I didn't. Galapagos is a Kurt Vonnegut novel I absolutely despised. Slaughterhouse 5 was simply not to my taste. There's a difference. But that's given me a good boost on inspiration. So plus 15% to all book sales chance for the duration. So that's good. And Harper wants help. Doesn't she always? Can I get a book? I'd like something with a fancy world. Also, I really like epic adventure. Okay, fancy world epic adventure. Fancy epic adventure. Let's see if this one will do. Okay, cool. Harper's happy. Always good. Oh, Tilde. I can't believe this mega savings rubbish. It's such a shame. That megacorp can only afford to drive down prices so much because they underpay their workers. Well, their tax evasion might have something to do with it too, of course. Meanwhile, our local shops can't keep up with the low prices and won't stop shopping, so they're closing left, right and centre. Don't even get me started on the environmental impact of these people. I have to mind my blood pressure. In any case, I recommend you shop at our local markets instead. Their products last much longer anyway. Sure, Tilde. Sure. I don't see any random shells around here. Oh. You must be that person Tilde told me about. I see a small collection of classic books here. Good. I'm Marion Dubois. Welcome to my cafe, The Liberty. You should know it's been family-owned for about 200 years now. Throughout the years, The Liberty has hosted our history's greatest minds. From writers to revolutionaries, they all met here. But surely you've done your own research into this town already. Either way, I have to get back to my customers. Goodbye. Okay. Finally have time to read. Give me something with a thrilling case and a dashing detective. Also, I'm not afraid of a bit of tragedy. I'm a fan of books like Angels and Demons. First in series of thrilling mystery novels, Angels and Demons entails an elaborate assassination plot on high-ranking Vatican officials. But what did the mysterious Illuminati have to do with it all? Ooh, okay. So, detective story. Not sure about tragedy. Thursday Murder Club is... I know my parents have read the Thursday Murder Club books and they enjoyed them. I haven't, so I can't comment on them. See, another week at Cooper's Chase Retirement Village, another cold case for Joyce, Elizabeth, Ibrahim and Ron to solve. A stranger from the Elizabeth past arrives to threaten her, but a Thursday Murder Club always keeps her confidences and protects her own. Okay. Short stories from Stephen King, probably not. Study in Scarlet's a classic. In his first appearance of the eccentric detective Sherlock Holmes and his partner Dr. Watson, the pair take out the old magnifying glass to solve a murder case in Victorian London. Well, that's a dashing detective there, I suppose. Shining, no. Boy's Life. Okay, let's be honest here. Dashing detective, Sherlock Holmes. I'm sure you'll like that. Yes, yes, yes. There we go. Shiny. Mariam. More money per sale. Very nice. Do appreciate that. Seriously, the fountain? Am I missing something? Because I can't see why they would put the fountain in as a thing to look at if there's nothing to do with it. Although that guy does appear to have a book on his head, which is interesting, but not helpful. So I need help with the book. Okay. Only just interest in outdated works. Quite enjoy plays, tend to enjoy the classics. Okay. Okay. So we're going for an old school. Oops. Travel, no, we're in the wrong place. Want to be over here. Classic. Night Watch by Terry Pratchett. How is that a classic? I mean, it's great, don't get me wrong. Terry Pratchett didn't write many bad books, and Night Watches are fantastic, but I want to put it in classic. That should really be in fantasy. Okay, well, Richard II is Shakespeare, it's old, and it is a play. That's what this guy wants? Really? You're surprised that with that request, I gave you Shakespeare. Sure, man, whatever. Well, we finally met Marianne, which I believe means there's only one person in town to meet now. Okay, waterfront fish market. Invite only, prior maritime knowledge required. Well, I fudged it last time. I'm sure I can do it again this time. Bonfire preparation underway. Volunteers invite all to an annual summer bonfire this Sunday. As warm weather gives way to an autumnal breeze, organisers in Buxtonbury are hoping to get people excited about the annual bonfire night at Far Beach on Sunday. Food and drink will be provided, as well as materials for local note-burning tradition. Anyone who would like to participate can formulate a regret about the past or a resolution for the future on a piece of recycled paper. Afterwards, participants will burn their notes in a joint ceremony. Interesting. Also, I want to know what this offshore island thing is. Okay, so we're going fishing today, so Waterfront Square. Waterfront Square likes to sell facts and travel books. Find Walt to buy his latest catch. And I'll buy a fish and see if I can throw it to the doggo. So we can take the skull out, I think. Right, 3 nautical things are the life buoy. Ah, the marine biology device. I was wondering what my third item was, because I remembered the life buoy, the buoy, and I couldn't figure out what the other one was. The kiddo's jar of shells. Excellent. Okay, so that's what I got. Cool, cool, cool. So we shall leave it. Ooh. Boost to travel and fact sales, and travel and fact sales are the jam for here. So let's put a stereo in with the mixtape. And we'll go to Waterfront Square. Oops. And we're going heavy on travel and fact, yes? Yes, travel and fact. All the facts. All the travel. Do 5 crime. 5 drama. 5 fancy. 5 classic. 5 kids, and there we go. We're well stocked. We should sell well today, I hope. Fingers crossed and all that. Okay. Pop the doors. There's the shell. Good, good, good. How many times do you need to hit the seagull to make it explode, I wonder? Let's see what Walt's got. Okay, so he does like the fish. Awesome, okay. I shall buy a fish then. See. Freshly caught fish from Buxton Bay while equipped. While equipped, +3 to travel sale chance, +3 to fact sale chance, -3 to all other book sales, +15% to danger. Okay. The lobster buoy, special buoy for special somebody, a fishing net from a retired fisherwoman. Okay, fair enough. Okay, we can't buy anything off the other guys at the fish market. We've looked at that. So let's throw the doggo a fish. Woof, woof. He's intently eyeing the raw fish. Yes, buddy, this is for you. Ruff, ruff, ruff. Ah, he looks so excited. Seems like he enjoys fish. Hooray! I fed the stray dog. He seems to really like fish. And you, apparently. Whoa! Crud! Oof, barely got that one in. Okay, what's the scuttlebutt? I collect outdated books and I'd love an advice or self-help book. Etiquette is one of my all-time favourites. Oh boy. If you want to have the perfect manners of a well-bred 20th century woman, look no further than this thorough guide to politeness and civility. The devil is in the detail. Ugh. Okay. Outdated fact book. Damn it, they're all published after the millennium. Come on, we've got something old. No, we're stuffed. Okay, classics. Naive young woman who learns firsthand about the dangers of fashionable society. A sharply comedic painting of excess love and women's status in 18th century London. A novel from one of Jane Austen's favourite authors. Interesting. It's outdated. It deals with etiquette. It's a possibility. Little Lord Fauntleroy's, well. Cedric, a middle-class American boy, learns he is heir to the English earldom. In the 1800s, this book popularised the trend in boys' fashion and set a legal precedent when the author insisted on compensation for theatrical adaptations of her work. Show me the money. Okay. Advice of self-help. Old books like Homage to Catalonia? No, that's not going to work, is it? Lack of advice or self-help. This is a problem here. Collects outdated books, so he's got something older. I think this is either this or Little Lord Fauntleroy is probably my best bet. Simply for when it was written. Well, let's see if this one works. Yes! Okay. Whew. Bullet dodged. And let's see what Fern wants. A political message. Feeling philosophical, but it would be nice if it's not super tragic. Right, okay, let's have a look at the kids' books. Kids. Where's my kids? I can't remember what colour kids are. Green. Okay. Shahrazadi's cat. Watership Down. That's super tragic. Let's not go with that one. Anthology of Aesop's Animal Fables. Political message? Maybe. Fantastic Mr. Fox. Not really philosophical. Adventures of Pippi Longstockings? No. Well, sod. Someone bought a Homage to Catalonia. I was going to suggest that one. That's tragic, so no. No way anything set in Russia's not going to be tragic. Women travel solo. 30 inspiring stories of adventure, curiosity, and power of self-discovery. Ooh. That's a possibility. That could be philosophical, political message, hopefully not tragic. How about this one? Is a river alive? We good? Yes, we good. Okay. We happy. Fern is happy. We are all happy. And that's probably just made me a decent load of money. Oh, forgot to play the mixtape. Which is rocking out. Yeah. Oh, someone wants to sail. What have we got? Wouldn't mind reading another travel guide and enjoy getting sucked into a really long book. Well, you're out of luck because we are really friggin' short on travel guides. I've got a choice of 2. And if they ain't good enough for you, you're stuffed. That's your best bet. I tried. I didn't try hard. It was either not a travel guide or not a long book. You made your choice, it wasn't the right one. I'm sorry, you're too late in the day. I've sold so many travel books, it's ridiculous. Oh, hi. Your shop looks lovely today, although you could use a few more plants if you ask me. Can I ask you to do a Do you have a favourite plant? See, succulent, garlic, or Strophanthus petersianus. I gotta look what the hell that is. Sand forest poison rope. It's a sort of liana. Okay. Up to 15 meters long with a stem diameter of up to 10 centimeters. Its fragrant flowers feature a white corolla, sometimes with reddish pink stripes on the inside. It's been used as a poison arrow and by the Zulu as a charm against evil. Its habitat in coastal forest, rocky woodland. It's native to countries from Kenya, South Africa. Interesting. Although to be fair, garlic.
Yeah.
Garlic because I like to cook. Yeah. So practical and delicious.
Wow.
I put garlic in everything, and then I tell myself it keeps me healthy. Yeah. Thanks for indulging me. It was so much fun to talk botany with you.
Wow.
I really needed that. We should do it again sometime, alright? See you soon. And someone else wants help. I'm looking for something to do, you know, a new hobby, and I've recently been feeling a bit lost. Could really use a self-help book. You are SOOL. Try the comfort book. Cool. Oh, it's getting a bit chilly, right? Can't wait to show off my new cardigan soon. I've been knitting from this cool pattern my granddad sent me. It's really wide arms, so it kind of makes you look like a bat. I don't know. Could be a dope look for autumn. Anyway, check this out. There's going to be a dope beach bonfire on the 28th since it's the last day of summer. We should check it out together. Then I can finally introduce you to a few friends of mine. Sick. I promise everyone is super cool. You're going to have loads of fun. Hope to see you on the 28th then. Later. Cool. Oh, Tilda. Ah, hello. It's nice today, isn't it? I'm enjoying the cool breeze out here. Summer might be coming to an end. Oh, that reminds me. I have an invitation for you. The youngsters have been organising a bonfire at the beach for the last night of summer. It's always great fun. I'm sure you've made some friends by now. They'll want to see you. And of course, I should like to see you there as well. You've been a great help to us townsfolk ever since you arrived. This is what our Buxtonbury community is all about. We rely on each other. And I'm very happy to know that we can rely on you too. Oh man, I'm never going to get a chance to get shells at this point. What do you want? I'd love to read something to do with real life. Tend to read less known works. Do you have anything I'd like? Well... Nature Encyclopedia of Discovery. ABCC. A Buxtonbury crochet collection. Now, considering he's mentioned he likes knitting, and a local book is going to be pretty niche, that could be a good one. Yeah, come on, we'll go. A Buxtonbury crochet collection. Yep, there we go. Nobody else around here has read this. Oh, I bet they have, what with it being a local book for local people. Hey, if I can get a sale, I will take it. Only one shell today. I'm not happy about that. Dang it. I need more shells for Harper. do that.
Oh.
Oh, shelves. Oh, seems like he really wants to stay with the bookshop. Would you like to take him home with you? Yay, I've picked up a doggo! Stray dog. He used to live on a fishing boat, but now he never leaves your side. When successfully recommending a book, +2 gold. While in shop, +3 daily expenses. I am okay with that. Ruff! Now he just needs a proper name. Buddy Behemoth Bailey. I think he's a Bailey. He likes it. Adopt a stray dog. Officially adopt a stray dog, yep. And I got an achievement for adopting the dog. Because of course I did. And now I can pet the dog every day. This is what life is about. Running a bookshop, petting the dog. All good. I'm going to be back in 30 seconds. I'm just going to get myself a glass of orange squash. And I am back. I tell you, those quadruple strength squashes are abomination unto noggin. So what did I sell today? I did sell any kids books or crime books today. I did, however, sell 10 fact books and 11 travel books. So I'm probably going to need more fact and travel books soon. So too many books, selling them for 5. I'll have that. Nice. We've got 4 facts and 2 travels. Cool. Intro to biology, markings and margins. Used books for sale, 10, sure, we'll go for that. Good chunk of travel, no fact books though. I may have to bite the intro to biology. I can afford it. Okay, intro to biology has a dozen classics, 1 kids and only 9 fact books. What sort of biology are you guys studying? That's a bit weird. What's the cooler do anyway? +2 seconds to inspiration duration, +2% custom account, -15% to classy effects, +2 to daily expenses. Yeah, it doesn't seem that good. Okay, so there's nothing on today. So I'm thinking the next couple of days we go to the beach and we try and make sure we get this wretched job for the kiddo done. Right. Fact books. So we're going to... I should have sold the newspaper. Could have made more money. Fiddlesticks. Okay, we're going to Far Beach. Far Beach does not like facts. It likes kids, crimes and fantasy. So, 30 gold for the Far Beach. Yikes. Okay, kids, crimes, fantasy. Kids will just... Oops, that's too many. Kids... 10? Crime, 10. Fantasy, 10. 5 facts, 5 classics, 5 travel. I'll make it 4 travel, 4 drama. Let's see how that goes. I really, 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 really need more shelf space. Because this isn't good. Okay. See if we can find more shelves for the kiddo. 1. 2. Shells. I forgot to put away the wretched boombox. That's costing me money I don't need to use. Whoopsie. Looking for a fresh kids book. Don't give me one of those super heavy books though. Okay. Fresh, so I assume new. It's not too long. That's about the shortest, newest kids book we have, so we'll see. That's good enough for her. Yeah. Cool. Excellent. Who's the sweetest boy? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yeah. Petting the dog. That's the way to go. And here's Harper. Someone wants help. What we got? I want something with cute animals, however no romance please. Journey to the Centre of the Earth is one of my all-time favourites. It's for my little sister. Okay. There's not much in the way of kids' books. Like Trumpet of the Swan, there we go, that's got animals. You should enjoy that. Oh, arf, arf, woof. Huh? Usually dogs understand me just fine. I think yours might be shy. Okay, that was all. Is it okay if I read here for a bit? Thanks, I like this corner over here. Cool, I'll be back another time. Blimey, that kid just doesn't shut up, does she? Good God, I've sold almost all my kids' books already. Oh, that's really not good. Something with historical setting is a must. Also, I still like children's books. I really enjoyed the Working Songs of Buxtonbury. Yep, I already finished the last one. Collection of traditional shanties and sea songs by sailors and dockworkers around Buxtonbury Harbour. Contains some old classics as well as lesser known local songs like The Net-Eating Shark and Even the Seagulls Like a Good Book. I would not trust a seagull with a book. They'd crap all over it. Stupid birds. Okay. Historical setting children's book. Well, Shahrazadi's cat is, there we go, because... Dang it. What do you mean historical angle? It's 1,000-year-old Arabian tales. Smegging kid. Love Animals, Rhythm of the Rain is one of my all-time favourites. Well, kid, you are stuck because we are completely out of kids' books. Okay. See if we've got something in the fancy. No. No. Bloody hell. The Seagull by Chekhov. I don't think it's right, but I kind of want to give him it just because it's got the seagull in the title. Oh, the ugly duckling. There we go. Loves animals. Kids book. There we go. The ugly duckling. That'll do. Whew. Bullet dodged. I thought we were going to struggle with that one, but that's actually okay. Although Harper's upset. This was something Harper would have wanted then. Because I don't usually... Oh, okay. Actually working on the sandcastle there. I wonder if they're going to dig up some shells while they're digging the sandcastle. We're still 5 shells away from being done. This is really not good. Okay, right. I wanted to remove the boom box. Oh, put that back out, thank you. Okay. There we go. That makes Far Beach less expensive. But 16 after expenses. Yikes! But huge sales of kids' books and fancy books. Insane sales of kids and fancy books. So we'll go again. Even more kids' books in. Fancy, crime. What were the sales? No drama, no fact, no travel. So I'm actually going to drop down to just 2 of each. I think. Wait, no, I sold classics, didn't I? 1 classic. No dramas, no facts, no travel. Maybe 3 facts. 3 dramas. 3 travel. 3 classic. And then more kids' books. And more fantasy? Sure, and then we'll get an extra classic in. Let's see how that goes. Hopefully I won't run out of kids' books this time. Because that's kind of embarrassing if I'm honest. Digging is the best. Just got to finish the moat. They're really doing well, that. So nobody can steal our treasure. Treasure, you say? Okay, well there's a shell. There's a shell. There's a shell. And there's a shell. That's 4. I only need 1 more shell. I hope whatever the treasure is in the castle, it's another shell. Because goodness knows I need one. We're almost there. We're 1 shell away from finishing Harper's quest. 1 shell away. That is kind of frustrating. Oh, help, need a book. What? I clicked. Why did I misclick? I didn't know I could misclick in this game. Well, that's really inconvenient. Let's have a look at Bailey. You want to play? Ruff, ruff, ruff. Roll over. Ruff, ruff. Guess he doesn't know that one. Huh. Wait, what? You've got a dog?
Oh.
Oh my gosh, why didn't you tell me? He is so cute. Hi, hi. Hi, cutie.
Yay.
Oh, I think he likes me. This just made my day. I forgot what I was doing, but it doesn't matter now. My new mission is to pet this baby. Look! Have you seen our sandcastles? Stamp collected. Sell 15 fancy at the beach. You sold 15 books from your fancy selection. Looks like you've gathered quite a few adventurers at the beach. I completely forgot I had that job. Jason and Ophelia and Sasha were making the coolest castles in the world. Yep, and I told them how to do it because I know how. I'm going to be an architect when I grow up, you know. But it's all going way too slow because we don't have enough shovels for everyone. Hey, you're an adult, right? You can get us some. You probably need money, right? Here you go. New Harper's Castle donation box. Collecting for a good cause. Lots of sand shovels. When a book is bought, 1 gold for Harper's sandcastle construction. There, you can collect some, and then you can get us shovels. Sure, kiddo. Yep, perfect plan. Good luck. That child is an evil genius. Well, she's an evil something anyway. Someone needs help with the book. Oh, God. Look, something with outer space. Fiction doesn't enjoy dry. Okay. Guess what? You spit out of luck. Okay. Jujutsu Kaisen, Ella Enchanted, Spellbreaker, Saga, Star Wars meets Game of Thrones. Interesting. 9th entry in the Saga series of graphic novels explores fake news and genuine terror in an epic sci-fi setting. Prepare for heartwarming tale full of tragic twists. Okay. I assume because Star Wars is outer space or Dune. But Dune is dry. Oh my god. Dune is set on a desert planet. Of course it's dry. She isn't interested in Dune. That would be silly. Gulliver's Travels, Midsummer Night's Dreams, Hard Times, The Seagull. I don't suspect. None of those are sci-fi. Ergo, it's either Saga or nothing. Unless it's something in the kids' books. Actually, let's check that. Frog and Toad Together, Merry Adventures of Robin Hood. Whose version? Howard Pyle from 1883. Interesting. Unusual Suspects. Okay. The Lorax. Theodore Hendricks and the Curious Case of the Cursed Beetle. Adventures of Pippi Longstocking, Dinosaurs and Other Prehistoric Life. So yeah, it's pretty much gonna have to be Saga, and if it's not that, I'm not sure what she wants. Yep, there we go. Saga, she's good. We are happy. And every book sale I get is getting another gold towards the kiddos' book shovels. Let's see, give me something with a thrilling case and a dashing detective. Also, I like my books that basically rip my heart out, but I don't usually enjoy dry books. So something tragic with a detective. Okay, we have the dry. I don't usually enjoy dry books. Have the dry. Beautiful. I did hope she'd get that one. I don't enjoy dry books. Have a book called The Dry. Damn your eyes. Book request. Okay, what we got? I absolutely need a thriller, and I wouldn't mind something niche. I'm not put off by dry books. Okay. Study in Scarlet. Murder is announced. Codename Villanelle. Zero Days. That sounds quite niche. Woman in White, 1860. That's older. Yeah. Truly Devious, Book 1. Let's see if that one goes. Yep. Okay, cool. An unexpected one. Awesome. Get some good inspiration there. This is what we want. Quote, I think it's Toulouse-Lautrec in Moulin Rouge. Everything's going so well! At which point everything goes to spit. There we go, we're done for the night. I only need one singular shell. Hopefully I can get it at the beach tomorrow, because today we are going to the flea market. What did I get? Newbie. New is Harper's Castle donation box. One second. My partner just said something very strange. Okay, that makes more sense. So, we're going to the flea market. Hey, I just realised there's 4 more locations I haven't been introduced to yet. I wonder what I need to do to unlock them. Okay, Cafe Liberté. I've done one of the quests. Far Beach I've done 2. 2 of 6. 2 of 7. Okay, so the first one's showing up, and then you've got more quests to do once you get there. Okay, so clearly I have to go back on other days to try and find these other quests. Ah, dagnammit. One quest at Lighthouse. One quest at Lighthouse was sell 15 dramas. Yes? Oh, I got to speak to Thomas at the Lighthouse. Okay. Flea market, I gotta buy stuff. So we've done the Mega Marché. Far Beach, need to get the monies. Waterfront Square, we've done everything that needs to be done. Cafe Liberté, done. So my only outstanding quests are Far Beach, Lighthouse and Flea Market, I think. Yes, okay. Right, so we got that one. Flair. I've sold 126 books at the Far Beach. Okay, I need to figure out where I'm going then. Okay, flea market. We're going to the flea market today. Flea market sells facts, classics, and travel. I don't want to overload myself with other stuff, so facts, classic, travel. Okay. So that adds to classic sale. Sells adds the fact sale. Got most things out, haven't we? Fact and travel. So if I stick that out, I should boost my fact and sale and stick that out for even more fact selling. Yes, yes. Fact, classic, travel, yes. Okay, I think we're correct. Flea market 32. Yee, expensive. Okay. Tire shelf for travel. Tire shelf for classics. And a tire shelf for fact. That is correct, isn't it? Me and my wretched memory. Fact, classic, travel. Okay. So let's stick 4 kids. Oops. 4 fancy. 5 crime, 5 drama. No. Because I remember last time we sold out ridiculously, so we're gonna go 3 kids, 3 crime, 3 drama, 3 fancy. Going to fill up more of what we actually sell lots of. There we go. That makes sense. Let's see if we can actually not run out too badly. Cool. Okay, what we got? Bonjour. Tarnished copper paint. Painted by tower. Increases fancy sales. View of Buxton Bay. Buxton Lighthouse increases drama sales. View from Far Beach. Increases kids sales. Tarnished copper paint. I want to buy that just to have it. Just start working my way through the paints. Oh, I much preferred I think it was rose that I had last week. What about you, flea market dealer? What have you got for me? Toy rocket. Oh, that's the one from Tintin to the Moon. Interesting. I leave at least 7 fact books in your shop. Plus 4 to fancy sale chance, 4% to kids sale chance. Interesting. Copper jug. Beautiful antique, previously used as a vase. Plus 15% to plant effects, plus 3% to danger, plus 1 to daily. Sure, let's grab that. What he got me? Mixed book set. Valuable finds for collectors. What we got? I'll bite. Okay, that's a good selection for 30 gold. Excellent. kind of want to get that just for the increased kid sales, because it means I can make an absolute killing at the beach. Although really I need more shelves first. Oh, hey, let's buy it. And buy the decorator. Hopefully that means
Yay!
next week she'll have some more stuff, and hopefully some of that will be new shelves, because I'm getting very tired of not having enough shelf space. Hi cutie, hi, oh hi. She talking to me or the dog? It's the dog, she's talking to the dog.
Yeah.
Who's my favourite boy? Yes you are. Oh wait, before I forget, I have a little something for you. A garlic braid. Once a garlic person, always a garlic person. That's because last week she asked me what my favourite plant was and I said garlic. Fine, okay. Increase the fancy sales. Because it makes you think, yeah,
Yay!
we need vampires. Or we're scared of vampires. Ta-da! I got you your favourite plant. It'll freshen up your shop even more. I'm so glad I didn't ask for the poison dart. That would have increased the danger no end. I wanted to do something nice for you since you did me such a big favour when we met. Make sure you hang it up, alright? I promise people will love it. Oh, by the way, I have a fun/sad plant fact for you. Because of the whole photosynthesis thing, we tend to put our plants outside, which can be very nice. You might love that. But also, when you put some houseplants in direct sunlight, they can get sunburned just like you. So watch out for any brown spots, yeah? See you later. Okay. That's random. And she needs help. If there's no happily ever after, I'll cry. I tend to read literary fiction. However, I'm not a fan of horror at all. What we got? Let's have a look through the classics. Not Frankenstein. 12 Angry Men, no. War and Peace, oh hell no. The Ugly Duckling? Dickens at Christmas? Famous Christmas tales, both heartwarming and spooky. Doesn't like horror. Cyrano de Bergerac. No, not the Telltale Heart. Not Stud in Scarlet. Didn't that used to be in the crime section? Story of Sinewy. No. Crucible, oh hell no. Death on the Nile, Poirot, The Raven. Once upon a midnight dreary, as I pondered, weak and dreary. Yeah, really? That's The Raven is 44 pages? That must be fully illustrated version. Hairy biker's ultimate comfort food. Okay, so she wants a happily ever after. I'll keep looking. Shahrazadi's cat and other fables around the world. The Leroy Fauntleroy. Adventures of Pippi Longstocking. Time to Kill. Phantom of the Opera. Man Who Was Thursday. Okay. She wants comedy. She wants literary fiction. Trying to think of a good one. Literary fiction. She wants a happily ever after. Never-ending story? I mean, technically happily ever after, just don't ask what happens to the horse. No, that's not going to work, is it? Fooey. What's that? A femme in public. Interesting. Right, okay. What did I see that was a possibility? Honestly, I'm half tempted to just dump her with the ugly duckling, because we know that one's got a happy ending. Yep, called it. How did I know? Because everybody knows the ending of the ugly duckling. That's why. Honestly. Oh, I should put classes music on as he comes in. You should appreciate it. Well, hello, dear. I appreciate the armchair. I'd love to sit down for a second. But tell me, dear, how are you faring today? I see the shop is doing well. I quite like your selection. I still have some shopping to do for Miriam's present. She always relies on everyone forgetting her birthday since it's the day after the bonfire. But I can just be just as stubborn as her. She'll get a present from me every year, whether she likes it or not. Hey, mate. Let me have a look at your shelves there for a sec. You don't have to have castles along the Loire now and then in stock, do you? I think the one in Amboise is so underrated. The blokes didn't want to believe me, so I was hoping to show them the book. Ah, bugger. Well, it would have been a huge coincidence, so don't worry. It's not a very well-known book. I wish we would still build our buildings that way. To marvel at their beauty, sure, but at least but also to last for centuries. Although I guess even the greatest forts can eventually crumble to time. Have you visited the ruins of Fort Bourg yet? People always call it a castle, but it's technically incorrect. Hooray! I've got a new location! Explore Bookshop's famous castle ruins. Challenge unlocked. Visit the castle. Historians think there must have been a smaller hill fort there in the 9th century. I wish we knew what that looked like. But sometime between 1270 and 1280, the old Duke built Fort Bourg there. Most of it got destroyed in the fire of 1575, though. Oh, I've been talking about this for a while now, haven't I? Well, let me know if you're interested in history too, and I'll tell you more. Cool. That is the thing. Out, yeah? What we got? Hi, mate. I want to learn more about history. I can't get enough in cold blood. Murder mystery and chilling psychology intertwined his pioneering work in the true crime genre, as Capote and his friend Harper Lee extensively researched the 1959 case. Okay. I'm not entirely sure how In Cold Blood works with history, but sure. Nasty Nature, Horrible Science, no. Crying in H-Mart. Heartfelt memoir from the artist behind Japanese Breakfast. Michelle writes about how grief sent her back to her Korean heritage for grounding and comfort, including dishes she used to share with her mother. Okay, that's not going to work. Anthropocene Reviewed. That's history. Phenomena of the age of human intervention in a natural scale of 1 to 5 stars. Russians in Alaska, that'd definitely be in cold blood. Revolutionary graphic novel uncovers the history of women who fought for their freedoms on slave ships and throughout Americas. It's a powerful exploration of resistance at the intersection of white supremacy and patriarchy. I mean, that might work. Travel books by F History, Hiking Trails in Buxton Bay, Mont Machellan's Chartres. Architecture in Britain, 1530 to 1830. I suppose any history book should do. I mean, he's only a 1-star difficulty. He should be fairly easy to find a book for. Honestly, I'm seeing it. Interested if he'll bite on that one. Yep, there we go. He's very happy with that one. All good. Made everybody else happy. Keeping all that money coming in for Harper. We're up to 36 now. Oh, Fern wants help. What does Fern want? Anything hot off the press? I can't live without sci-fi. Shazbot. I've got no blooming sci-fi for you, mate. I usually enjoy a classic piece of literature. Okay, hot off the press, classic piece of literature. Make up your mind. 700-page commitment. Oh, you are spit out of luck. Unless, of course, the redemption of Alphalus. Unfortunately, this is fancy, not sci-fi. God dang it. What do we have here? Comedy of Errors, Fleabag, Man Who Was Thursday, Phantom of the Opera, Time to Kill. Problem is we don't have a great deal of very long books. Especially not long ones. Long sci-fi. I mean, I can give him War and Peace. War and Peace is classic literature and a 700-page. But I can't really give him sci-fi. Unless, of course, 700-page commitment would be he'd go for a series? That's a possibility. Let's see if he'll go for the Dispossessed. Yes? Yes. Okay, cool. Let's see if she's got any good plants this week. Real ivy plant, the Monstera, and the hanging suckling. I don't think I need more plants. Okay, I've sold all my fancy, so apparently 3 books was a little short in the fancy selection, but I seem to be okay with 3 books for drama and kids. So we'll have to keep that in mind. Classics are selling incredibly well. Travel, for some reason, despite the boost, which is supposed to increase my chance of travel sales, is not making travel sale increases. Which is... I want to say bizarre, but it's really crap music. Oh well. We made a few good sales today. Summer bonfires. We're definitely going to the beach today. Where are my short, fancy books? Not terribly. Vintage science books. All new romance novels. Nightmare Fuel from Library of JL. Drama collection, Tragically Good. That's 10 gold off. That's fairly good. I can afford it, might as well. Oh, it's just pure drama. Okay. Science books, probably going to be all fact. Nightmare Fuel. This will help me get my crime numbers up, I suppose. There we go. Fancy and crime. So again, we're low on fact books, but everything else was fairly good. still came out with a loss of 102 fiddlesticks. Okay. Siren's livery front and Klaus finds lyrical inspiration. Cool. Cool. We're going to get rid of that, and we are going to the beach where we sell kids, fancy and crime. And I've got new toys. Drama sale chance. What's it? Kids fancy crime is a focus for this one. New ones. 15% to plant effects. My plants are the cactus, which increased drama sale, and the fern, which increased classic sale. Neither of those are particularly good at this point. This would do well for kids, but it would increase my daily expenses by 2. Oh, but I don't need that, so I can get rid of that for today. I wonder about getting rid of the table, but keeping the jar of stuff out on its own, just to drop living expenses a little. We'll lose the fern. Cactus doesn't make a difference. That doesn't make a difference. That doesn't make a difference. That doesn't. Well, specifically, the difference I'm looking for is what's going to cost me money to run. Okay, garlic increases fancy. Is that hanging? Where can I stick that? Can I? That takes the papers. Oh. Papers are for fact books. We don't sell facts today, so I'll put some garlic out instead. And then we want the step ladder to help sell kids' books. And then we are going to go absolutely feral on kids' books today. So kids fancy crime. So we're going to go all the kids' books. 13. 12. Fancy. 10, and then 3 classics. 3 travel. 3 drama, 3 fact, and tell you what, let's put a travel there and another classic in there. We'll see how that balances out. And we're in. Final seashell we needed. Hopefully the kid is happy with the fantastic seashell collection we've got for her. There's the bonfire. Barbecue. Send that into the bonfire. No, alas. someone needs book help. Okay, what we got? Looking for the next book in a series, however, please no classics, I just can't get into them. Okay, so... Little house, there you go. Nice, easy. That's a straight walk in the park. Let's give us a good book. And, yeah, they're going feral on the kids' books today. Hi there. Wow, look at how nice our last summer day turned out. Hope sunshine will last just a little while longer. I hate cycling to university in the rain. University! I've got a new location to go to. Talk to someone at university. You're invited to check out the campus of St. Buxton University.
Yay!
Okay, now that is going to be heavy on the facts, low on the kids. I'm so glad I met you, by the way. Without your books and your company, I think I'd be quite directionless. Thanks for hanging out with me. See you at the bonfire, yeah? Oh, are we allowed to romance people in this game? That would be a thing I would not have predicted. I would not have predicted that. Let's play with Bailey. Are you excited for the fire? Ruff, ruff, ruff. Can I not give scritches to Bailey? I had to make a choice? That's not fair. I wanted to do both. Oh, hello. Sorry, I was lost in thought. How's your day going? I really respect how well you've integrated into the community. In just 1 month, you've come further than I ever did in more than a year in this town. It's good that we got to know each other at least. Yeah, okay. Everybody's flirting with me. Fair enough.
Yo, nice to see you. I decided to bring up the old acoustic tonight, but I'm still kind of working up the nerve. Got any wise words of encouragement?
Rock on, dude.
Hells yeah, thanks mate, I appreciate it. I'll see you tonight, yeah? I love the bonfire, it's gonna be brilliant.
Somebody doesn't know what to pick. So I can only commit to something with less than 200 pages, but I'm not a fan of horror at all. Okay. Well, that kind of takes out that one. So less than 200 pages. The Boy, the Mole, the Fox and the Horse. There we go. Nice easy one. I should have brought more kids' books because I am almost sold out already. I did say they were going to go feral on kids' books. I'm looking for a crime novel. I'm obsessed. I don't usually enjoy dry books. Okay, crime. What we got? Red Dragon from Hannibal Lecter. Ooh, okay, Thornhill. And Last Time I Lied. Well, let's see if Red Dragon will do. Okay, cool. Something from the Hannibal Lecter series. Awesome sauce. Holy carp, I sold 13 kids' books. I desperately need more shelves. Sigh. Sigh. Sigh! Got something to share, Harper? Yes, I'm sad. I don't want summer to be over. The holidays were way too short. We didn't even finish our sandcastles in time. Now we have to go back to school. It's so unfair. I just get to play at the beach whenever they want. Kid, you have no idea how bad it is. But I guess we could try again next summer. Thanks for all your help. Okie dokie. I'll see you later for the fire then. Bye. I'm into horror, but I don't love dry books. Well, we've got one flipping horror for you. I really hope it's good enough because we are SOL otherwise. Okay, cool. So I sold all my crime books, all my fantasy books, all my kids' books. We have had quite the day. Hello there. Seems like your work is done for the day, yes?
Then let me welcome you to our annual bonfire night. It's wonderful to have you. During the evening, we usually celebrate and give thanks for a good summer. And it's tradition to make wishes and resolutions for the upcoming seasons too. But if there's anything about the past year you regret or want to let go, you must write it on a piece of paper. You said that if you burn it in the summer bonfire, it will remain in the past. Why don't you join the other folks over by the sea cave? I'm sure they'll share what they've written down if you need some ideas. And come talk to me after once you get ready to burn your note. I'll give the signal so we can all do it together. Sea cave? Is that the sea cave? Bernie. Bernie, Bernie, Bernie. Bernie, Bernie, Bernie. So lots of people... Well, another year gone. Time doesn't stop for anyone, does it? But let's not dwell on sentimentalities. Tomorrow is just another Monday like any other. And you, make sure you use your time wisely while you're still young. I really do want to get to know people. I don't know what to say to them, you know? How do you not always know? Do you think so? It doesn't feel like it. Thanks for hearing me out. You should probably get back to the others.
Actually, I kind of look forward to classes. No one wants to admit it, but learning is the best. If you don't go to school, I'll know more than you so fast. Anyway, don't come looking for me on Monday morning, okay? I won't ditch class just to hang out with you, but I might come by to the shop after school. But now, have some important business to take care of. Fire business. Bonfire night's the best. Gosh, I feel unprepared for the start of semester tomorrow. I mean, I know it's going to be fine. I've made it this far, but what if I mess up? I have my very last exams this year, and they will determine like 50% of my grade. Then I need to wrap my head around my dissertation. Goodness, what will I even write about? There's so much prep work I need to do. Well, deep breaths, all I can do is give it my best shot. And try to leave these pesky anxieties behind. Yep, throw them straight in the bonfire.
There's nothing better than a warm fire and the smell of the sea on a warm summer's eve. Think I'll close my eyes for just a bit. Enjoy your evening, young'un. Another bonfire night already, huh? Guess I was hoping to have gone a little farther with my music by now. But who knows, maybe our big break is right around the corner. I'm not ready to give up yet.
There you are.
I'm so glad we had such a clear night tonight. Did you have a chance to chat with everyone yet? If so, we could go ahead and get everyone together to burn our notes. But remember, the celebrations will end afterwards, so you won't get another chance to talk to your friends. Yeah, I've talked to everyone. Burn that shiz. Harper's a little pyromaniac. I'm afraid of failure, but I need to allow myself the space to grow and learn. Whew, deep breaths. Even when I feel like no one understands me, I'm not alone. I trust in my experience. Yep. I am not responsible for the decisions of others. Too true. Good, I'll be going then. Let's get to it then. Everyone, I'm Klaus from Silence Liberty, and this is a new song I'm working on. It's still a work in progress, but I think I'll call it The Hollow Hordes of History.
Sleepless, no reply, dreaming of kingdom high, pages It's always just outside of sight. What do they hide? Woo.
Oh, that was exciting. I'm still a little bit shaky, but it seems like most people liked it. I am needed. Alright, it's your turn, dear. Their notes are caught by the flames of the mesmerizing, lively fire. As your attention is drawn by the colours and lights, by the smell of smoke and sweet summer drinks, and by the soft crackling noises of wood, your thoughts slowly drift away. You think back on an eventful first summer in Bookshop. What would you like to leave behind? Memories of the place before, the fear of the new and unknown, the need to please others. I say the need to please others, that's the fear of the new and unknown is natural, and you don't want to get rid of the memories of the place before. But need to please others, you can definitely do without that. A flimsy paper note drifts from your hand into the fire, and you watch as the words slowly give way to ash. Thank you, everyone. It's been a lovely summer with you all, as always. Feel a sense of relief and determination. What does your future have in store for you? I will embrace the process. I will believe in myself. I will not shy away from difficulty. I'll level with you. I'm bad at all of those things. I'll believe in myself. I think that's a good one. As your resolve grows into a small flame of your own, you step away from the bonfire and let your gaze wander to the stars. Dang. That was deep. And, ooh, free second-hand books. Woohoo, free books. My favourites. Okay, seasonal. Dog bed. Our Rusty outgrew this, so we're looking to pass it on. A second-hand dog's bed. Maybe a stray fair friend would appreciate this. +1 to daily expenses, but +15 to animal effects. Coffee machine still works fine. Should keep you awake for most of the day, or maybe just one more cup. -1 gold when activated. Prepares a batch of coffee. When selling a cup of coffee, +1. While equipped, +2 to drama sale chance. +1 to daily expenses, and +7 to danger. Okay. Kind of tempted for that. The dog bed and the coffee machine are both 200. I have to choose. It's got to be the dog bed. I can't not get Bailey a dog bed. That's the only sensible option. That being said, that was quite a how should we put it? It was, well, it was a thing. Oh, I can't find the right word for it. Melancholy? It was deep. It was definitely a deeper bit of the game. I think that's probably actually a good break point. So, because it's been almost 3 hours, so a shorter side stream for me. So I'll leave it at that. 3 hours today, and then I will try to be back on Wednesday for a bit more Tiny Bookshop. That being said, thank you all for coming to the stream. It's been quite a chill session.
I'm going to go get an early night because I have things to do tomorrow. Thank you all for coming to the stream. My name has been redacted, and I shall see you all next time. Good.